Hey guys, Jessica Glass here, ready to tackle Chapter 8 of Sarah Harnish's book, Game Plan. So this chapter is all about how to fill your classes, how to get people there and get outside of your circle. So she gives her simple Oilability event marketing system as your key to fill classes. So number one is choosing your date. Choose a date and stick with it. Don't throw out 8 or 10 dates for people to pick between. Choose a date that works for you. And then invite your guests. Do this 2 to 3 weeks in advance so you give people plenty of time to make arrangements to be there. And also make sure that you're marketing it steady during those 2 to 3 weeks. Number 2 is set up a Facebook event. You can also use other forms of social media, Instagram, Pinterest. There's all kinds of ways to market yourself and your events. But set up a Facebook event and make sure that you use a great invite, some punchy wording, and that people are interested. Also, make sure that you're marketing in that event what you're going to be selling. Marketing yourself a little bit. Telling a little, just tidbits of your story a little along the way. Don't overpost. You don't want to be sharing 8 or 10 times a day. But once or twice a day, and maybe pop on every 2 or 3 days with a live video. Live videos are the new Facebook algorithm breakers. Live videos are the way to get people on your page, engaging in your page. If you're just posting, chances are Facebook is not even alerting your group and the people in your event that you're posting. So you have to get engagement up before they'll see those posts, and live videos is the way to do that. Like I said, be very careful with your wording. Sarah gives a bad example in here on your description. That is your invite. That's how you're inviting people to your class. So the bad example, please come to my essential oils class. I will have dessert. I will speak for 2 hours on oils. If you can bring someone, that would be good. We will have Ningxia for an extra cost. If you can't come, I'll teach another class. Boo. Crickets. Nobody's coming to that class. And I have seen so many invites that look just like that. In fact, I've done some similar ones myself. So you need to really be careful with your wording, and you want to make people excited. When I first started teaching Young Living, I was really discouraged from calling a class a party. It was a class. It's educational. I was also discouraged from people having food there. You didn't want to have food. It wasn't supposed to be fun. It's not a party. It's not like other things that are being sold. It's education. But guess what? Mamas are tired. And they're looking for some fun times with adults, with other adults, and they like to sit and visit and feel loved on and pampered and just have fun conversation. So yes, use Sarah's lecture and give them information and education about how to use the oils, but make it fun. Dare I say, you could even work in some games. I've sold a lot of other things using network marketing. I've done all kinds of things. I've done makeup. I've done candles, which is super funny because you will not catch a candle in my house now. But I used to sell candles. I've sold jewelry. And at my parties, I always used to play games and make it fun for the guests. And I would have theme nights, and we would just have fun. And sometimes I think that that's what people are looking for. So, yes, make sure that you still have plenty of the education. But we want to make it fun for people. We want people to want to come to our events, right? So I've actually kind of strayed away a little bit from calling them classes and make a fun name. Call it an event. Call it a party if you'd like. Let's have an oil party. I like it. So check out Sarah's good example. Do you want to learn how to kick toxic chemicals out of your home? I'll walk you through step by step and give easy, simple, and affordable tactics that anyone can do with the best essential oils on the planet. This class is totally free and will blow your mind. I come with an iced Ningxia bar for weary mamas. Gear up for fast-paced, ground-up lecture on everything oils and have some fun and pampering in the process. I can't wait to see you. I'll have freebies at the door for those who invite 50 friends on the Facebook event. It's time to take control of the yuck in your home and kick it to the curb. Now that is an event I want to attend. And Sarah says, steal her wording. Feel free. And I have. I've used it for several events. So number 3, invite 3 people to invite their friends. So you need to choose 3 people that you know are coming to the event and say to them, listen, I need you to invite 50 friends on the Facebook event, and then will you go a step further for me? And will you post something personal, a personal invite, including the event on your personal Facebook page It could contain a little blurb about me, about how long you've known me, how I introduced you to Young Living, which product you use and love, but make it personable so that people want to attend the event, so that people connected to you want to attend. Thank your host by sending them a little oily goodie basket, whether they're on your team or not. You can send them some fun little product samples and things to try, and make sure you include one of Sarah's DVDs, the 101 or the Toxic Free Home, whichever you think they're ready for. Maybe they're kind of someone playing with maybe building a business. You could send them the business building little movie that she has. Those are all available on her website, oilabilityteam.com. Number 5, market the event. Make sure, again, that you're not over posting, but that you're doing 1 to 2 just tidbits, FEA compliant posts. Get on there and do a live video and show them using Thieves Cleaner to scrub a dirty spot on your bathtub. They're going to love it. People want to know how the products work. Number 6, rinse and repeat. Just continue to do that again and again, and you're going to have a successful full class again and again and again. So she does a little bit of troubleshooting, though, because maybe you're one of those people and you're going, I've tried all this and I'm still not filling classes. Guess what? I thought that, but I really have not followed through with the marketing like I should. And so the marketing and the really reaching out to people to do the inviting, to take it off your shoulders. So you're not responsible for drumming up 50 people to come to your class every time. You're putting it onto someone else. And they're going to be happy to do it. They're going to love their oily goodie basket. Plus, they're helping you out. They're helping their friend out. But if you're still having trouble, everyone has strengths and weaknesses. So if you're still having trouble filling a class, really look and reach out to your warm market. Who are you hanging out with on a daily basis? Do you go to the gym? Do you meet people there that would be interested in Young Living? Do you sit at dance and watch your little girl dance 2 times a week for 30 minutes and visit with other mamas? Would any of them be interested in having a class for you? So reach out that way. Some people do not want to host a class in their home, so offer a public place to have the class. Be willing to travel. You can't do everything online. Sometimes those in-person connections are really what counts. So be willing, if it is in your budget, to travel, whether it's 30 minutes or 3 hours. Teach online classes. Some on the flip side of traveling, some people are happy to let you use technology and either teach online via Facebook or do a Skype class for them. Maybe they'll still gather people in their home, but you can do a Skype class or a live YouTube or whatever works for you. When you're teaching online classes, you have to make sure, though, that when you close strong and you follow up just like you would in a class. Sarah says in here she likes to send people that attend a class home with one of her 101 lectures and just say, hey, I'm sure that you're listening to this and you can think of someone that you're thinking they should have been here. They would love this. They need to hear about this for their family and for themselves. Take this DVD. You can listen to it too, but pass it along to them. And fill a little, she calls them purple bags, but they're just like an organza purple bag that has your business card, a little info about how to sign up, a little card maybe with a little bit of information about the oils. And she says, and I agree, love to let people leave with something oily. So even if you just have a station on the way out that says, take a little sample of Thieves Household Cleaner, spray down your cabinets when you get home tonight, and message me in the morning and let me know how you liked it. Something very simple, very cost efficient. You don't have to give everybody a $22 bottle of Thieves Household Cleaner, but just a $1 spray bottle from the dollar store. Take a capful of the Thieves Household Cleaner and fill it up to here with water when you get home. Simple instructions, and they're going to love the product, and they're going to definitely want to get some Thieves Household Cleaner because everybody loves it. So do the same thing in your online classes. You may not can physically let them make a Thieves Household Cleaner to take home, but you can get addresses and you can mail out your little purple bags, little goodie bags with a small, maybe little roller ball of V6 and Stress Away, and a little card about how to use that. There's different things that you can do, but make sure that you're getting their information so that you can follow up with them, or all is lost. You wasted your time teaching. And again, so many times I've done online classes and either I haven't marketed them good enough beforehand, so I haven't drummed up enough interest, or I haven't closed well and I haven't followed up just as if they were right there with me, and I haven't made the sales like I would in an in-person class. So Sarah also talks about vendor events. If that's something that you're interested in, I really recommend that you read through this section. I'm also going to just pop up a few little things that have been helpful for me. I may even try to get on and do like a live of what I've seen success with in vendor events. But basically, just real quick, make sure you have a starter kit on the table. Have something for sale. Don't buy a lot of stock. It's a waste of money. And besides, we don't want to enable people like that. We want to teach people how to buy their own oils. But have something, whether it's like a little sample bottle of Thieves Household Cleaner, a little germ away spray, or some bath salts. That's a really nice way. It's very fragrant if you have open bowls of bath salts with oils in them. Even if you don't sell a lot, you can scoop up just a little bit and send somebody home with it to try. And also, it really smells up the booth very nicely. Do a drawing for the door prize, for a nice door prize, so you can get people's information. And again, have those organza purple baggies there. I'm not saying to lay them out on a table and let anyone and everyone pick them up, but if someone comes in your booth and they're interested in learning more about essential oils, send them home with your information in your purple bag and follow up with people. Also, make sure that you have a really super eye-catching display, and she has some really nice ones in here, but you can Google and Pinterest Young Living vendor events, and you'll see all kind of things. Then she just talks a little bit about what to say when you invite people. And again, it's just making that conscious decision to use positive, upbeat language, and don't give people an out. Don't ever say, I'm having an oil party or event, and if you could come, that would be great. But if not, I understand. It's okay if you can't. Just say, hey, I thought of you because I'm having an oil class or party or an event or whatever you want to call it. So it's like ingrained in my mind that they're classes. I've got to get rid of that. But I'm having an oil party, and I know that you would love these. And I know that they would be so great for your little boy, Johnny. And it is in 2 weeks on a Thursday night at my house. I would absolutely love to have you. And I'll text you and remind you about it. That's simple. You don't have to give them an out. Just give them a firm, nice invite. Okay. So next up, we're going to be talking about Chapter 9, which is an anatomy of a successful class. So come back and join for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.